with Mike and Lens, the show about everything sports cards, autographs, and memorabilia. I'm Len plus Z, and this is the Mail Day opening video edition. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yep, that's it. We got some, it's another Pilsner day here over in hard-hitting New Britain. Oh, man, let's do this. Hold on. We're all messed up. I've already, started this a couple times, so sometimes you just want to, when you do these, you just want to go. You don't want to, set things up. You just want to go. And, you kind of got to, make sure everything's right. So, anyways, let's take a look at the background ads. I've had the Casey Stengel one up before, but we'll get a closer look at it. We got some Skippy peanut butter. And, basically it's, a paid testimonial from Casey Stengel. And then we also have Phillies Blunts from, being sponsored by Mickey Mantle. And I guess if you buy X amount, you can get a Mickey Mantle model baseball glove. So get your Phillies Blunts, sponsored by the Mick. All right. They're still popular today. So is Skippy. Some things are out of business when you have these ads because they're really old. Some ads I have from the 30s, like the Chesterfield cigarettes and things like that. Beach nut gum. But I like them. Gives a nice little ambiance here. So, all right. Well, it's mail day. I'm excited. I have 3 packages, but multiple cards. So there's 2 of the packages. I think one package has 4 cards and another one has 2. The theme, obviously, with me with mail day and picking up stuff off of eBay. Typically, I'm buying autographs, mostly in person that may be certified or uncertified that I may be sending in to PSA to get certified and encapsulated. And anyway, so this first pack, I wish this was the last one I was going to do, but it's kind of the least expensive, but it's a nice little surprise. So this one came from Pat's Good Things on eBay. Now, it's not his fault, but he sent this out October 7th. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. He sent this out on October 7th. That's a long time ago. I just got it today. And what was great about Patrick from Pat's Good Things is that he really, I think it was I had a bunch of mail building up from that time, and I didn't realize that his was missing. And when I finally got through the mail, I was like, hey, I think I'm missing a card. And so basically, I messaged him, and he's like, listen, just open a case, and if it doesn't show up in a couple of days, I'll refund your money. I want to do the right thing. So I'm like, okay, great. That's good. But I'm like, it should come. I mean, I send out a lot of stuff, hundreds of packages I could send out depending on the week. And, usually everything gets there. So I was kind of anticipating that this would get here, and finally it did. So he refunded me my money, literally probably 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to, pay it backward, pay it forward, whatever you want to call it, and make sure that he gets his money. So anyways, but what's cool about this card is we have an inscribed Mike Greenwell 88 Topps, and it's inscribed Happy Birthday, which is pretty cool. It makes me feel like it's my birthday. My birthday's in July, but that is cool. So, and that's what was unique about that card. I was like, I really want this card. I don't want, signed in nice blue Sharpie there. Pretty cool. The autograph is good. I hope the personalization wasn't by somebody else. So I'll have to look into that. So, all right. Now, hopefully that doesn't get kicked back. So we have from eBay ID Scrapidoodah, whatever. Nice guy. He had, it was one of those situations where he had a couple of his cards. I put them on my watch list, and you could send that person an offer. And, I take that back. Okay. This is not scrap. Okay. Dang it. All right. So this is 500 home run club or 500 club. It's this guy. So I got my guys mixed up here. So 500 club. All right. That is this package here. So I'm just going to tear this label off. And Scrappy Dappy. He goes over here. We'll get into his story after. These I went on open auction. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Let's see. We'll go from... Yeah, this is how we'll go. Okay. So, sorry for the delay. We have a PSA DNA certified signed baseball card of one of my favorite baseball players, if not probably my favorite player growing up. And I typically, I mean, it's not a card I would go for, in an in-person signature situation, but, right by the ivy in the outfield, I think it's a great shot of Andre Dawson. He signed it, perfectly, and it's encapsulated. And for the price, I was just like, yeah, you got to get that. That is a cool looking card. That's personal collection all the way. So is the Mike Greenwell. This next one I picked up is a little bit of an investment. I brought him up before. I bought stuff from him, not from him, but his autographs recently, because I do think he's going to get in the Hall of Fame. Or at least I think he's got a really good shot to this year. And that is another stadium club, a 1991 stadium club, Roger Clemens. So again, really great price. I mean, encapsulated, signed by the Rocket. Can't go wrong there. Put you over here for now. Put you right here. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So next up is another Red Sox. It's like Red Sox theme here. I needed this card, and I paid. So all the money I saved on those two cards, I lost on this, because I definitely overpaid for an autograph on this guy right here, and that is Fred Lynn. I don't have a problem with that, because it is Fred Lynn. He's a great ball player. He's a star. Some may say borderline Hall of Fame. I mean, if you're basing it on Harold Baines standards, yeah, all right. So, but he had a great career. I mean, he was 75 MVP and Rookie of the Year. He got the Cup card, which is one of the reasons why I got this card and paid for it. This card is in really good shape. I would say it's probably near mint condition. It's very sharp, signed perfectly in that thin blue Sharpie. Yeah, it goes into the Cup card collection. So now we're going to have to move Andre over. All the Red Sox. And hey, and Andre was a Red Sox too, so we're really loaded with the Sox here. Didn't do that on purpose. It just happened to be that way. And it's not like I don't like any other. I mean, the Red Sox are not my favorite team. So I don't have a favorite team, actually. And I grew up in Connecticut, and I liked all the three local teams equally. I mean, I think the 86 World Series was my first World Series, and my dad didn't have a favorite team, but we watched it together. And, it was like Mets and Red Sox, and you see all those iconic players, back then, stars and Hall of Famers. I mean, Dwight Gooden, Gary Carter, Keith Hernandez, Darryl Strawberry, Howard Johnson. And then on the Red Sox, you had, Roger Clemens and Wade Boggs, and, let's see, in 86, Oil Can Boyd I like because I like the name. I mean, I was a kid. So yeah, I mean, Jim Rice. So it was just one of those things where, and then the Yankees had, Mattingly and Winfield and Henderson at the time. So it was like, how could you not like, I wasn't forced to pick one team. So I kind of liked them all. And that's how I am today. Unfortunately, it's very expensive. I can't just focus my efforts on one team. I am like just broadened the spectrum. So Orioles, A's, Red Sox, Yankees, Mets. So why not? Well, let's do a little Phillies here. So we got Phillies blunts and we got Phillies. One of the here's a borderline Hall of Famer, an actual, like, people are like, he needs to get in, and that is Richie Allen. This card, unfortunately has got a little bit of wax stain on the front. It could have been taken off before it was encapsulated. But I'm very happy that I got this card because it's card number 460. And for some reason, this card signed just doesn't come up that often. The signature is a little light, but I don't mind. It's not light enough where I was going to shy away from it. I paid a decent number on it because of what other ones had been selling for, or how much they were as far as what they cost being available. And so I was very happy to add this to the Cup card collection. Again, when you look at these all-star rookie cards, the names, Mike Greenwell, star, Fred Lynn, star, Richie Allen, star. And then you go to the Hall of Famers like Johnny Bench, Tom Seaver, Willie McCovey, I'm drawing a blank, Rod Carew, Joe Morgan, Tony Perez, all Hall of Famers. So one of the reasons why I really love those cards. Now you have some people that never really panned out, but I always felt like this was like in 1988, I always felt like this was like an insert card in the regular set. So like McGuire was in this, Kevin Seitzer, was a star at the time. So just very fun stuff. So now I know we're down to one package and that's a little upsetting, but here's the deal. So I got a fresh catch video that I'm going to shoot right after this. And that is going to be a fun video. Okay. Because it's like a ton of signed baseballs I picked up in this collection. Got them back from JSA. They're certed. And there's some unique, cool stuff. So, I am definitely recommending to check out my balls in the next video for sure. So you definitely want to see those. All right. So this one isn't 500 Home Run Club. This is Scrappy Dappy Duda or Scrappy Die Duda. I apologize, Mr. Scrap. But he sent me some cool cards. And this guy on eBay, look, I spent over $100 with this guy. And he put it in a box. I like that. We think the same. So kudos for that. Kudos also for working with me on the price. He was very fair. I'll say that. So a lot of people now, it's tough to like really get an awesome deal. I mean, you're paying close to retail or close to most people's asking price. Unless if you're just like really, really patient. And I'm kind of patient, but I couldn't pass these up, not at that price. And, even though it was like, as fair as possibly can be. So, thank you very much for working with me. Thank you very much for sending these in this all this protection. He bubble wrapped it. He boxed it. Those are all the things I like when you're spending good money with somebody. So I would do the same. I do the same. So anyways, so here we go. Now there's two of these cards. Okay. They're the same, but we'll just go with one of them here. And again, Red Sox themed. This wasn't by design, just happened to be this way. But 1976, same year as Fred Lynn, 2 Cup cards on the same team, same team here. And so we have Jim Rice in a BGS holder, Beckett authenticated, autograph grade of 10. So in their eyes, the autograph was a 10 out of 10. And the card is very nice. It's probably, X-Mint plus. Probably true X-Mint. I'm just stretching the grade on that. Caught me. Yeah, it's X-Mint. So, but it's a nice X-Mint. X-Mint's nice. So, and then we got, just look at that. We got Jim Rice, Fred Lynn, Mike Greenwell comes along later. Roger Clemens probably should have been a Cup card. He probably was. They just didn't, from 85 to 86, he could have had it in 85. He might have been. He might have been. I know like Ripken was. I'm pretty sure Mattingly was, but they didn't get the actual Cup card. They Topps did away with them in 1979 and then brought them back with the 87 Topps Woodies. And so like Canseco, picked one up there. And so they didn't have those in 85 or 86. So And then we have the same card investment, so collect, invest, there you go. So, and it's the same thing. So this card's in a little less condition. So this is the one I would probably sell. It's got a hit corner up there. It's probably like a solid X card, maybe VGX plus, because that corner is pretty hit. So, actually, all these corners. Yeah, this is probably VGX plus. It's crease free. It's centered. I don't know if this would actually get an X grade, like a hard, raw, you could call it X, but I'm just being honest with you guys. That's all. And so we'll just get this. Maybe we'll just surround. I'll put Freddie Lynn there. And we gotta set this up nice for the closing, for the outro. Yeah. That's a nice bunch of cards to add to the collection. So yeah, so stay tuned for the next video. I may upload that tomorrow. Gonna upload this one right now. And thanks for hanging out on this chilly November night, even though we just in Connecticut, we just had like a little bit of a heat wave. We had 70-degree weather. But again, thank you very much, and we'll talk to you soon. A sincere thank you to all the listeners out there. If you like the show, please like, share, and comment below, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you will be notified when all of our new shows are uploaded. Click on the links below to join Mike and Lynn's Facebook page loaded with sports memorabilia content. Visit Mike's opening day break room to see tons of new products opened up daily that you can participate in. And lastly, visit our eBay store, CardKast, to look for the newest auctions of sports cards and memorabilia uploaded weekly. And we're out.